Hey everyone, Tony George, Doc Sports, Big East action, and bonus Mo Valley action for free today in college basketball. Tell you everything that's going on over at the website, how to get a free $60, thumbs up, subscribe, all those good things. So you're always notified when myself or any of the guys have a free pick here or show on the YouTube channel. The Creighton Bluejays are traveling to Xavier. Creighton is a team along with Nebraska. Being a Nebraska boy, living in Nebraska for 27 years before moving away. Still have a lot of ties there. Did ESPN radio there for many years, including the Dana Altman show when he was coaching at Creighton. That's how old I am. But nonetheless, always have an interest in both those schools. And Creighton is falling on hard times. Matter of fact, I watched them wire to wire against Nebraska. Now, bear in mind that Nebraska is a very good basketball team this year. They have the longest win streak in Division I right now. They're top 15 team. And Creighton is a school that is notorious for being really good at basketball. McDermott, a really good head coach, and they have not recovered from losing their big guy to the NBA last year and 4 double-digit scores they have not been able to replace. And quite frankly, when Nebraska they got blown out their last 2 road games. When Nebraska blew them out, I couldn't believe it was Creighton they were playing. I mean, they didn't do anything well. Not rebound, perimeter defense, being able to trade punches on the scoreboard at all. Getting back slow and transition defense, which killed them, turning the ball over. And I thought they might be able to turn it around after that game as a wake-up call. And I took them as a premium play against Kansas State, and K-State went up there in Omaha and throttled them Saturday. I don't trust them on the road here. Pitino's got his boys firing on all cylinders now. Xavier's playing really good ball, and they have a great perimeter offense, and they're going to give Creighton a lot of troubles. It's a big matchup problem for Creighton tonight. I'm going to lay the 3.5 with Xavier for your free play. Also, just one other note, in the Missouri Valley, and this game's more about a note to you. Now, many of you come watch the free plays and then handicap your own games, and you don't take advantage of the raw talent that we have over there at DocSports.com. That's fine. No big deal. If you're handicapping, especially this time of year when conference action's going on, one thing you need to understand is great offenses don't travel well all the time, especially on the road in conference, but great defenses do. So if you go on the road and you're not knocking down shots left and right like you usually do, you live and die by the 3 or whatever, if you have a great defense, that'll keep you in games because defenses travel well. You can go on the road and have an off night from the floor. You're shooting 51% on the year or whatever from the floor. 62% from 2-point range. You go on the road and play a halfway good defensive team, and your numbers are way down. You're probably not going to cover a big number, even if you're the better team. You might not even win. Northern Iowa does not have that problem. Ben Jacobson is a great coach at Northern Iowa. They're on the road at Illinois, Chicago. They're holding opponents to 37% from the floor. That travels well. They're laying 4.5 or 5 in this game. Small lean on Northern Iowa. I don't like laying more than 3 or 4 on the road during conference action. But here's the big kicker with this game. Of all the games being played on Wednesday, this is the biggest overlay against the spread on the board in my power ratings. I have them at -11, which is what scared me about the game. Ken Palm's got them at -12. But I'd still lean Northern Iowa with that defense tonight. Over at the website, don't forget, link in the description below or a tab on the website in the upper left-hand corner. We'll give you a free $60 you've never been a member. We'll park it in your account, brand new. Brand new account. It comes with a profit guarantee. And there's zero obligations or hassles. Doc Sports, been around 53 years for a reason. Tonight in the NHL, we have a 2-pack. We've cashed 10 out of our last 12 NHL cards. Have a doubleheader tonight. That's the hype. In college basketball, we have a 3-unit best bet. Not interested? It's the best bet on the board. Just because myself or anybody else has singled out 3 or 4 unit plays or a 3 and a 2 unit play on a package, that doesn't mean that they're crappy games. Not every play is worth 6 or 7 unit plays. Not every play is a game of the year. Patience needs to be your middle name if you're betting long term, and college basketball is every day long term through March of 2026. You pick and choose your spots, especially with just the beginning of college basketball, conference college basketball starting. Teams are going to develop home-road dichotomies, this, that, and the other. Teams are more familiar with each other than they are playing the non-conference schedule. Things get tighter. You need some things to develop before you start unloading all over the place. So I found the best bet on the board today and put 3 units on it. That doesn't mean it's not any good. That doesn't mean I'm throwing it up against the wall and see if it sticks. To me, it's the best bet on the board today. And it's under the radar game that nobody would even think of. Now, we've been in a little bit of a slump the past 4 or 5 days after rolling like a mofo in college basketball. It happens. It's cyclical. You go on good runs. You'll go on some bad runs. We're going to get back on a good run, and we're going to do that by cherry-picking best bets until the weekend. Doc Sports, place to be. Back with NBA, the prop market tomorrow. And Griff and I had to cancel the Gridiron six-pack today. Some things came up. We couldn't pull the show off. We will be back up next week with the Gridiron six-pack show.